So you guys know we're here today to create our business plan. Okay, so we have a lot of work to do. We're gonna pretty much do like 3 weeks worth of work. It usually takes me anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks to complete someone's business plan. So this is a lot of work we're about to try to condense down into just 3 hours. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Y'all need a monster back there? Okay, all right. So before we get started too, I just want everyone to say your name and tell us what you're working on today. All right, guys. Well, I grew up watching my father go from business to business. It would break my heart to watch him get so excited about something only to quit the moment things got rough. And my dad was smart. I mean, a lot of you guys know him in here. He had resources, he knew technology, he read books, he went to seminars, but there was something missing. So today, we are gonna talk about that missing piece. Today, I'm gonna give you guys the only philosophy you need to win in business and in life. Believe, plan, execute. I am Philandria Washington. And I have spent the past 20 years helping entrepreneurs understand why this philosophy is so important. To believe. To believe means to think, to know, to be sure, to be certain. So what do you guys believe? What do you believe about the business you're working on today? What do you believe about the customers? What do you believe about yourself? There is a real phenomenon in the medical community called a placebo effect, where doctors literally give a group of sick patients medicine that works, and they give another group of sick patients just a sugar pill. Out of this group that just gets a sugar pill, some of them are healed, and it's just because they believe that pill would heal them. There is so much power when we believe. Young Annabelle Bean, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of her, but there was a movie made after her. When she was only 5 years old, she had 2 incurable diseases, okay? In and out of the hospital all the time. So one day when she was home, she was climbing trees with her little sisters, one of the things that she loves to do. They went all the way up to like 30 feet. It was like 2-3-story building, like equivalent. The branch breaks. She hits the ground, knocked unconscious. They rush her to the hospital, do all kind of tests, and when she wakes up, she has no broken bones, no brain damage, and what was even more astounding, those 2 diseases that she suffered with for the first 5 years of her life healed. Nobody could understand what was going on except for Annabelle. She said when she fell, she went to heaven and met God, and God told her he would heal her. Now, we can debate whether she really went to heaven and it's all God. Okay, I get that. People are like, yeah, right. But what we cannot debate is what she believed. She believed that God would heal her, and she was healed. So there is so much power in what we believe. So how can we harness this power? So if to believe means to know, we'll start with what we know. So what type of books do we read? What type of shows are we watching? What type of music do we let in? What type of people do we hang around? Because all of those things play a huge role in what we believe. To plan. To plan means to think about or arrange the parts and details of something either before it happens or before it's made. So there are billion-dollar industries built on planning. You have travel agents, financial planners, wedding planners, because we plan for these things naturally. So it only makes sense that we plan for our business as well. Imagine I'm gonna take a trip and I have no plan. So I just show up to the airport, take the next flight out. I can be in Maui, awesome, or I can end up in Antarctica. So either way, Whenever we plan, it just lessens the chances of things going haywire. So how do we plan? So we're going to work on our business plan today in just a few moments. And when we're writing out our goals and when we're going through the questions, we want to make sure that we are setting SMART goals. S-M-A-R-T. We want to set SMART goals. So we want to make sure they are specific and measurable. We want to make sure the goals are attainable, that they are relevant to what we are doing, and that they have a time stamp. So if we say we want to raise $100,000 in quarter one, specific, it's measurable in dollars. It's attainable if the previous quarter you did something at least similar. You don't want to make $1,000 and be like, oh, now I'm going to raise $100,000 just out of nowhere. And you want to make sure it's relevant to your business model and has that time stamp. So as we go through the plan, we want to make sure we are setting SMART goals today, okay? And it's not about having a bunch of words when you write a business plan. It really is about the quality of the goals that we're going to set today. Andrew Mason, he's one of the original founders of Groupon. Have you guys heard of Groupon? I'm sure, right? One of the original founders, he had his business plan on a napkin. It had 3 points. Think about the company, grow the company, and get investors. That 3 points on a business plan led into what Groupon is today. I have seen 1-page business plans that are just as effective as 30-page business plans. Because it's not about the number of words that you put into the plan. It's about whether you believe in this plan and you're willing to execute it. Okay? Now, to execute the hard part. This is the hardest part. Why is it so hard? Honestly. When I think about the times that I don't do the things I know I need to do, there is one common denominator. Negative emotions. Fear, anger, anxiety, depression, sadness, tiredness. All those feelings that sometimes make us feel like we can't even get out of bed. So how do we execute if we feel like we're paralyzed? You gotta play hurt. Because at the end of the day, we have to execute. Some days, our minds and our bodies have a capacity that's here, and we can probably run a mile. Other days, our minds and our bodies have a capacity that's here. And on the days when it's here and we have to play hurt, we may just have to move at a different pace. That's all, but we still have to move. Jordan, middle of a game, sprained his ankle. They wrapped it back up, he finished the game. Kobe, in the middle of a game, broke his finger. They popped it back in, he finished the game. Champions play hurt. Have you guys heard of, you remember Any Given Sunday with Al Pacino? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, he had the best speech in that movie. So they were going through so much turmoil, that team. They didn't know if they wanted to stay in Miami or go to LA. They had the young quarterback, Jamie Foxx, and then the old quarterback, like, who gonna lead the team? I mean, they didn't even know if Al Pacino was gonna keep his job. So right before that big game, he went to the team and he said, we're in hell right now. Now we either gonna stay in hell or we're gonna climb to the light. But know that it's gonna be hard. But you can do it inch by inch. So when we find ourselves in situations where we have to perform, we have to get the job done, but we're going through pain, whether physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, we're gonna have to perform anyway. We may just have to do it inch by inch. We may just have to take baby steps. Because at the end of the day, we have to get the job done. We have to execute. So I am proud of you guys. So, like, seriously, for being here to execute today and create this business plan. This business plan is going to help take this huge project of running a business and break it down into tiny, bite-sized, digestible pieces. It's going to give you confidence, and it's going to help make your next steps clear. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's get started. So you have a notebook there that just, you can take whatever notes you like in there.